Hi, my name is Kasia. I'm 24 years old. I come from Poland and currently I live in Scotland, in Glasgow. Before I came here, I used to work for Nestle Poland and also study at the Warsaw School of Economics when I'm just about to finish my master's studies in international economic relations. My favorite free time activities are mountain hiking, Pilates and computer programming.
Why did you want to work abroad?
I decided to move abroad to look for work because my partner got a fabulous job offer here, so I did really have no other choice than to join him and start to search for a job here as well.
How did you find the job?
Well, it wasn't easy, but the only thing I did was just it was persistent and kept sending applications to really have a huge number of potential employers. Also tried to find a place in a graduate program, which is quite popular in the UK. I didn't succeed at that, but eventually I found a job with a company that imports animal feed where I work at the moment.
Did your family and friends support your desire to work in a foreign European country?
Yes, definitely. Particularly my friends weren't very happy that I'm going to leave them because they said they would miss me, but everyone was very supportive and even maybe believed in myself more than I actually did.
Is Scotland different from your country? If yes, in what?
Well, it's certainly different when it comes to weather. That's one thing I don't really like here. But otherwise, of course, culture is different. I find people actually nicer than people. One can easily tell that the society in Scotland is much more, is much richer than the Polish society. So one can see a lot of consumptionism going on around. It's a good country to live in, I'd say.
Have you also studied or did you take part in internships in Scotland before working there? If yes, did it influence your decision to work there?
No, not really. My only international experience before Scotland was an Erasmus program in which I took part in Germany. I spent half a year. As I've mentioned, Scotland was really not my choice.
Have you learned something valuable by working in Scotland, which will help you when working in future there, in our country or elsewhere?
Well, yeah, of course. I think most important skill one learns when they go abroad is language skills. I think that anyone who comes to work to Scotland can truly enhance their English skills because of the accent, which is so much different from what one usually hears on English television and movies. I also learned some flexibility, and definitely I became more open to other cultures, because if you want to live in a country full of people whose culture is different than yours, you just really have to adapt and try to understand why are they the way they are and simply accept that.
Did the unknown culture and foreign language make your work harder?
Yes, especially foreign language. In my day-to-day job, I deal mostly with Irish people whose accent is, I'd say, as hard as Scottish to understand. So this mixture of Scottish and English and Irish accents in my daily duties was really hard to put up with at the very beginning. I could hardly understand what people were saying to me, but there's no other way of learning how to understand than just be calm, try to listen, and basically every next day you understand more and more.
What do you think about people and habits in Scotland? Do you like being there?
Yes, I think I've mentioned already that people in Scotland are extremely friendly, even speaking about complete strangers. If you seem to be sad out on the street, someone will definitely approach you and ask you if you're okay and if they can help you somehow. The people are really lovely here.
What's your opinion about their cuisine? Have you tasted some specialities?
Well, yes, I did. I'm not really a big fan. They do like everything deep fried, which is not really the kind of food I like eating, but it's certainly good to try something new when you're abroad.
Did you visit also other sites in Scotland?
Yes, I did. Every weekend I try to go outside of Glasgow where I live and see something new. My preferred destination are Scottish Highlands, which are just an hour from here, and they are quite different from anything around Warsaw, where I used to live before I came here. So I think that Scotland is very attractive and has a lot to offer for people who simply want to um, see new places and love nature as I do.
And what was your best experience?
Oh, it's hard to tell really, but one of my best experiences was when I just started my job and I realized how supportive and how friendly people around me are. That I saw that they don't really care about me being Polish or about my difficulties with the language. They were just there for me and wanted to help me to feel like Scotland was my home.
If you had a chance to travel back in time, would you act the same way as you have done and choose to work in
I
Scotland?
think I would, but also if I knew that I was going to live abroad, I'd definitely consider studying abroad as well, because the education system here is quite different from the Polish one, and I think that if one studies here, it makes the job hunt much easier.
And what do you think? Is everybody suitable for working abroad? What kind of qualities do you need to successfully work abroad?
Mm, I don't think that everyone is suitable, because certainly there are some people who just want to stay near their family. This type of people probably wouldn't feel so great being so far away from their family or friends. But I think majority of people would be able to be successful abroad. The most important quality that one has to have is being open-minded and very patient when it comes to understanding the culture and the language. And also when it comes to looking for a job, one has to be very persistent and just have hope and faith that they're going to eventually succeed.
Will you recommend to your friends to work abroad?
Yes, I definitely will. I think it's a great experience, and even if someone is not really convinced if it's something for them to work abroad, one should just really go and try, because they might learn something about themselves, and it may be a very valuable experience from the view of a potential future employer in Poland.
Thanks for the interview. It was great to learn about your experience and good luck in the future.
Thank you, Wojciech. It was a pleasure.